Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to more I Didn't Do It 97, the second channel of me. I Didn't Do It 97. Be sure to go over to the main channel, I Didn't Do It 97, and subscribe if you're not already. But this channel is all about everything other than my main content, which I am still trying to figure out what that main content is at the moment. Today's video is going to be all about NCAA 14, the legendary college football game that we all so desperately love and so desperately miss, being able to just come home and play, you know, after getting out of school and all that fun stuff. In today's video, we're going to be doing the Dynasty mode just like a lot of people do. However, in today's video, the one and only Coach Prime, baby, Deion Sanders, will be the head coach of our football team. That football team being the University of Las Vegas Raiders. The team whose best player is a kicker. I'm not kidding. Literally their best overall player is actually a kicker. But with all that being said, we're going to have a fun time trying to build this team to some prominent glory. A program that has obviously had a lot of success in the past from the basketball side of things. And we're going to make this a destination college for those around the country to come and play football and try to grow and build a career and a future in the game that we all know and love. If you like this video, be sure to leave it a like, and as well as let me know in the comments down below what you think of the video and whether or not you want to continue to see more of this. I'm probably just going to keep playing it anyways, but let me know what you think, please. First, let's get a breakdown of the roster here. These are our quarterbacks. We got Harrison Bailey and Doug Brumfield, two redshirt sophomores heading into this season. It'll be interesting to see which one we go with, honestly. I'm still kind of torn. I'm probably going to go with Bailey just because of the speed factor, right? He's got a little bit more speed. I like guys that can run. It's just kind of more along my play style. However, Doug Brumfield, really good agility, really good acceleration, and great awareness, which is really good to have, you know, for the quarterback position. So it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. And even really from a throw power and throw accuracy standpoint, not really a big difference there between the two. So I don't know. I think we're going to go with Bailey just to start. But hey, I wouldn't be shocked if we see a change there as the future goes. Running back department needs a little bit of work. Wait, wrong button. That's what I was saying. Running back department needs a little bit of work. We got Courtney Reese and Chad Magyar. I'm not good with names. And Aiden Robbins, all being the same overall. None of them real speedsters, which really sucks for me because, like, that again, especially in this game and the way the mechanics work and the engine that this game was on, you kind of it's nice to have those guys who can make those really quick cuts and have the speed to do it. However, really good agility and acceleration out of Courtney Reese, and will likely be my starter. No fullback on the roster. That's a major L. And then over at receiver, we have Kyle Williams, the junior, with an 81 overall. Not a big speedster, but, you know, decent acceleration, decent agility, and very mediocre catching ability. So even though he's labeled as a possession receiver, we'll see. And then we have this guy, Jordan Riles, the redshirt freshman, who I'm actually really, really excited about. 79 overall. He's got 90 speed, decent agility, decent acceleration. For me, the biggest thing that I'm mostly excited about with him is his catching. 86 catching already. So it's got, you know, again, decent speed, decent catching. Who knows? And oh yeah, and 87 jumping ability. As the future goes on, this might be our guy. Who knows? We'll see what happens there. I'm excited about him though. We also have Ricky White, the redshirt sophomore, and Jeff Weimer. Kind of sounds like a different word. The senior with a 75 overall. At tight end, Shelton Zion the third, redshirt senior. Decent speed for a tight end. So yeah, there's that, I guess. And truthfully, I mean, the rest of the roster is just pretty abysmal across the board. We got some work to do. We got some work to do. By the way, this is the college football revamped version of the game, so it's all up-to-date rosters, meaning that these are the real life people that are on the team. So I'm sorry for saying you guys suck, because I never played college football. However, we do have some decent linebackers, I noticed, too. It's probably like the core of the team, really, between Brennan Scott, the right outside linebacker, the redshirt sophomore, redshirt senior, and Austin Ajaki? Maybe? I'm bad with names. And Adam Plant Jr. I love that name. Who's another senior as well. So, again, might be... I keep doing that. Again, these three might be the guys that kind of lead the team. At least for the season. Because obviously 2 of them being seniors. Going to be 2 guys that we're going to have to replace. And we do also have Noel Williams, who is our hard-hitting... It's hard. Corner, who's a junior, 82 overall. Again, not bad. Decent. And then, of course, Daniel Gutierrez, the redshirt senior. 83 overall, the best overall rated player on the team. Yikes. Although, truthfully, I can partially see why. I mean, 92k power rating, and that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I see us having a lot of kicks in the future, so we'll need it. Now, heading into the season, I already have the recruiting board set up. These are the guys that we're kind of looking at heading in. I did go for some high-level talents, hoping that the name, Coach Prime, baby, maybe that makes them want to come join. All right. Hey, this man right here, Andrew Lewis, the defensive end, an 81 overall, is kind of, he's at the top of our list, but some other really, really good guys in here that we're kind of looking at, we're observing. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm sure this will change as the season progresses, as we continue to recruit and see who we can potentially find. Athletes are obviously huge to get because you could throw them in multiple positions and have them be successful. So who knows, man? Who knows? We're gonna see what happens as we progress. I don't expect to get like the #1 recruit in the nation by any means, but we'll see. And as far as the schedule goes, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Opening game against Minnesota, not horrible, but not an easy one. Following it up with the game against Arizona, and then the third game of the year against the USC Trojans in the Coliseum. It's going to be very, very difficult, as well as then following up with #1 Alabama, if they're still #1 come that time. That game will be at home, but should be fun. And then obviously we get into all the conference games, and then of course, conference championship week when that time comes. And just so you guys know, I do have it on Heisman difficulty for both offense and defensive skill. I do love the fact that they actually put defensive skill as like a separate skill that you can change and adjust. To me, that's pretty dope. I wish games today still did that. All right, so now that we've done some recruiting, let's go through, take a look at some of the guys. Peter Long looks like he's going to be probably our top recruit that we're going to try to go after. I don't think he has literally any interest in us whatsoever. He's the the number 2 tight end in the nation. Again, it's a long shot, but we'll see what happens. Overall, some decent stats though. Doesn't have a ton of speed, doesn't have acceleration, but pretty solid catching, for a tight end. Obviously, really good break tackle capability as well. Jason Boone, another guy that we're looking at to help out on the defensive side once our talented linebackers leave. Really good tackling capabilities. One of my favorite guys, however, this man right here, Chad Dukes. Sir Chad is the number 6th athlete in the nation out of Washington, D.C., 6'1", 221. He does have slight interest in us. I don't know how likely it'll be that that'll continue, but we shall see. The biggest reason why I'm interested in him look at that speed, right? Look at that speed. 87 speed, 97 acceleration. And then on top of that, look at his throwing capabilities. Throw power 88, throw accuracy 85. This man would be an absolute stud. Chad will be the biggest Giga Chad ever. Ever. Absolute stud at quarterback. But we'll see. Some various other guys that we were looking at too. And there was also this man here, Charles Brown. Not very high on, the QB list or even just overall rating. And I mean, we have a small shot at him. He's the number 13 quarterback in the nation. 4-star, however, only 70 overall. We'll see. I mean, the biggest reason why I'm looking at him, the speed. Right, the 85 speed doesn't have a lot of good throwing capability. But hey, who knows? Maybe time will tell. If we did bring him in, maybe this guy's going to be a GOAT. Who knows? Also, side note, just want to mention, so obviously UNLV is in the Mountain West Conference. If we play well enough, I do want to transfer into a bigger conference, maybe like the Pac-12, while it still exists, or just something along those lines. Maybe maybe we do the SEC, even though we're not in that region, but whatever. Again, who knows? We'll see. Obviously we start small and we make our way up.